morning. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in to episode 3 of Beauty Goes Digital Live. I am Nicole, your virtual beauty influencer coach. Hey, I got 2 cameras going like I always do. So over here, my Instagram fam, head on over to Facebook because we are going to be talking about how do I become a beauty influencer? That is our show topic today. And for everyone watching on Facebook, I love y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in. Again, my name is Nicole, and I am your virtual beauty influencer coach. And I help beauty influencers create content, partner with brands, and earn a consistent income online. Can I get an amen to the consistent income? Right? Because the truth is, beauty influencers are really, for lack of a better word, popping right now in the beauty economy, in social media, in the marketing world. Hey, Queen, thank you so much. Hey, Natural Notes. Hey, everyone. We're over on Facebook to my Instagram fam. So come on over to Facebook. It'll live longer there. The replay will live longer there. I can embed the replay on my blog. So I love going live over on Facebook. So a few housekeeping announcements. If you haven't already, these are your show notes from last week, okay? If you haven't downloaded your show notes from last week, definitely cop these. You need to grab these. Hey, Sherry, thank you for joining over on Facebook. So every week I'm going to be giving these to you because I know that you are watching from your mobile device. Give me some hearts or some taps if you're watching from your mobile device. Yes. So that means you really can't take notes. I take notes when I'm on the go using my phone. So if I'm watching something on my phone, how do I take notes? In my notes app. So grab these notes. I've pre-typed everything out for you so that you can have it to keep, and you can save it on a folder on your computer. You can print them out and put them in a binder like I do for my online courses that I'm currently enrolled in. And so that is just my way of helping you get organized when it comes to creating your career as a beauty influencer. And yes, I said career because you're here, you're in our community because you want to create content consistently. You want to partner with brands and travel all over the country. Give me some hearts if this is sounding like something you want to do, right? You want to travel with these brands. You want to be featured on their platforms and have a voice in what they're doing in the beauty community. Yes. All right. So let's dive into today's topic. I will post the notes today at beautygoesdigital.com/episode 3. That's episode 3, no spaces, the number 3. Okay, beautygoesdigital.com/episode 3, and you can grab your show notes. So today I want to talk about how do I become an influencer, and I've got my iPad here because some people typed in some comments on my Instagram earlier, and as promised, I am going to give them a shout out at the end of the episode and answer their questions. But let's dive into the content. So I have some notes here on a sticky note. I typed it up and then I just wanted to refresh here. But there are, countless ways that you can become an influencer. But what I want to walk you through today is a step-by-step formula that breaks it down and makes it easy if you are just starting your journey. What I know about the vast majority of the ladies and gentlemen watching this episode is that you all are just starting out, right? 50% of my followers themselves have less than 10K followers. And so that would be considered a micro influencer, which means you're just getting off the ground. Your content is, blooming and you're in the blossoming phase, and you will grow over time and as time goes on. So if you're starting out, here's what you need to know about how to become an influencer. The first thing you need to do is understand what an influencer does. And because you are super, super smart, you've grabbed your download from last week, which exactly breaks down understanding what an influencer does. This influencer creates content either online or in person for these brands. So you are creating video content for social media. You're creating Instagram content for your page. You're partnering with them on Facebook Live hosting. So you are a guest blogger host on a Facebook Live. All of these are just a few examples of the type of content that a beauty influencer can create with brands. I don't want to show too much of my cleavage here. Sorry about that, Instagram family. It's cut off on the Facebook broadcast, but hey, it's live. It happens. So you partner with brands to create online content. That is really the meat of what an influencer does when she is influencing. We're also seeing a lot of influencers partner with brands for in-person activations. And so those are your beauty expos, a natural hair meetup, a conference like BeautyCon. We just saw BeautyCon happened last week, or you are headed to the makeup show in Dallas, which is coming up in a week or two. Those are the types of events where brands will bring along an influencer to amplify the presence on site at the event. You're also seeing some influencers even go into retail stores with some of these beauty brands, and they're hosting pop-up shops at somewhere like a Sally Beauty, or doing a palette signing. For example, I saw one of the influencers who has her own palette now. She did a palette signing in a local Ulta store. So these retail companies, I mean, how many retailers are there, right? There's a shopping mall, a strip mall, a beauty supply store on every street corner. You know, those are places where brands are now going into the community and connecting with their customers in person, face to face, and they're doing that with the help of beauty influencers. We're also seeing influencers do more partnerships to create product lines with beauty brands. An example of that, just recently, Makeup Shayla launched her own palette and mascara in partnership with Maybelline. So that is an example of an influencer partnering with a beauty company for a product launch. We're seeing this with hair accessories, makeup, hair lines, all categories of beauty. We're seeing this as a trend as well. So those are the ways that a beauty influencer can partner with brands. So the first step of becoming an influencer is knowing and understanding what an influencer does. So once you have done that, the second super important step, and I'm going to say super one more time because it's just that important. Yes, it is. You absolutely have to define your niche. Don't you dare go out and just say, I'm a beauty blogger. I'm a beauty blogger. Okay, what does that mean? What does that mean? You cannot be a generalist in this day and age. There are too many players in the game for you to just say, I am a beauty blogger. Well, do you do lashes? Do you do natural hair? Do you do biolage? Are you an esthetician? Do you do skincare? The list goes on and on and on. Are you a colorist? Yeah, there are so many ways and categories within beauty. You absolutely have to define your niche. And the reason you want to do that is to world. If you define your niche coming out of the gate, it makes your job as a content creator so much easier. You know what to say yes to, and you know what to say no to. Because believe you me, I'm going to claim it for you. Once you get going on your beauty influencer journey, the floodgates are going to open, and publicists are going to blow up your inbox with pitch after pitch after pitch, and they are going to present you with a lot of opportunities to review their products, to try on their hair extensions, to come to their beauty events, and eventually you will have more work than you can take on and take on well, because that's our goal here, is to do the work but do it well. And so when you have so many opportunities, the only way you're going to know what is right for you and what is right for your audience is if you have defined your niche. So I don't want you to say, I'm a natural hair blogger. Don't say that, boo. Say, I specialize in curly hair for women over 40, or I specialize in curly hair that is, type 3 curls. For example, there's a blogger, I love her, I follow her, 4C Hair Chick. She's done an excellent job of defining her niche within the natural hair space. She caters to women who have type 4 curls, which are more of a kinky, coily, zigzag curl pattern. And that's her lane. So girls who have that type of hair, they know where they can go and have community and have content that really, really speaks to them. Same thing if you want to do over 40 skincare. That is an excellent niche right now, because as we all know, as you get older and as your skin matures, your skin needs change, they evolve. You may have to spend more time focusing on anti-aging products or just changing your routine to fit your maturing skin. So our lives, our beauty routines, our hairstyles, they change depending on the seasons of life we're going through. So if you can be very, very selective and very, very specific about the season and the journey that you want to speak to, that will immensely, immensely help you in your beauty influencer journey. It will help you know what to say yes and no to, and it will help your audience more deeply connect with the type of content you are providing. If I'm interested in fitness and you are an influencer that shows me how I can wear my hair while I'm working out, or different skincare tips that will keep my skin clear although I'm sweating and perspiring a lot, that will make me connect with you in a deeper way than if you said, I'm just a beauty blogger. Girl, no. Okay, so give me some hearts or type in some comments if this is making sense, or if you have any questions. I have one more point that I'm going to make today. So once you have an understanding of what a beauty influencer is and you have defined your niche, I want you to choose your platforms. Okay, I think a lot of influencers get overwhelmed by the social media world and the blog world. Do I need to be on YouTube? Do I need to be on Tumblr? Do I need to be on Vine? Ain't no more Vine, girl. You can take that off the list. Okay, do I need to still tweet? What do I need to do? So you get overwhelmed with all these platforms, and what happens? You don't do anything. So I want you to choose your platforms in the beginning of your journey, or in the early season, first year or two of becoming an influencer, because the reality is you don't need to be everywhere, and it will be very difficult for you to be everywhere and to do it with excellence, to do it really, really well. So I would much rather you select a few specific platforms to be on and do that really, really well than to say, I'm going to be all over the place, and I'm going to snap, I'm going to scope, I'm going to Snapchat and Instagram story and everything else. That will overwhelm you very quickly. And what I know about the majority of you watching this is that you also work full time. So you're easing into your career or your journey as a beauty influencer, and this is really your side hustle. So I would rather you pick a few platforms to be on going out the gate and do those really, really, really well. Okay? You absolutely must be on Instagram. So that's a non-negotiable. Instagram has to be on the list, right? I would love for you to be on Facebook as well because Instagram owns Facebook. I would actually also love for you to be on YouTube. And here's why. Google owns YouTube. Google and Facebook, I don't know if they are BFFs. To put it in layman's terms, I don't know if Google and Facebook are BFFs. And so when you are creating content, if it can live on YouTube, then it will absolutely be ranked higher in the Google algorithm because Google owns YouTube and they want those page views for their own company. So even if you are creating video content on Instagram, download that, create a YouTube channel, and upload that same 60-second video to your YouTube channel. I do think there is value in having short, to the point videos on your YouTube channel because a lot of people, they would love to watch a video that is only 60 seconds. We're on the go. We have short attention spans, and it frees you up to then reuse that content in a really, really smart way at a minimal time investment. The same amount of time that it takes you to post it on Instagram, you can use that content on a different platform in a different way where it will be ranked really high in Google because Google owns the platform. Yes, yes. So I definitely want you to take that into consideration. What platforms are you on? Instagram is a must. Facebook is a must, and I would love for you to consider YouTube as number 3 of all the places you need to be. Yes, yes, give me some hearts or some questions. Type them in if you have them. Hi, Instagram family, I'm over on YouTube. Hi, Facebook family, I'm over on Instagram. So I got 2 cameras going, okay? So once you've done those things, you understand what an influencer is. You have defined your niche. You have selected your platforms. The next step is to create the content. Duh! You gotta get a content strategy going. We're not gonna talk about that today. Queen Shimi says, I already have 3. You go, girl. We're not going to talk about how to create the content today, but just know that that is coming. These are the 3 things that I wanted you to be aware of and keep in mind as we continue the series and talk more about what it takes to create content. Okay, friends, so I'm going to take some questions. I promised my Instagram fam that I would give them a shout out on the live stream. I'm pulling up my Melton Digital Instagram now. Give me a second, friends. The internet is not on my side. There we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, wait, more questions came in. Wow. You all are awesome. Okay. Please hold. No, I'm not getting the questions because my internet is shady. Okay, here we go. Sharita Bit. Did I say that right? Did I say that right? Okay, she says, I'm interested in skincare influencing, and my question is the same as the 2 ladies above. So let me scroll up. A Christy Makeup, thank you so much for leaving a question. Her question is, how do I gain the interest of big brands? Ooh, that's good, because I know the majority of you watching this do want to partner with big brands. That is how you create an income. That's how you get more exposure. You grow your platform. You grow in the type of content you're providing. She says, I tag the brand, I'll maybe get a repost, but how do you get them to actually notice your work and even send you products for review? This may be a far-fetched question. It's not a far-fetched question at all. Thank you so much, A. Christie Makeup, for leaving that on the page. So your question is really threefold. How do you gain their interest? And you answered the question there. You do post on your page, tag the brand. Post on your page, tag the brand. If it's a product that you love, a hair care line that you love, skincare products that you absolutely have been using forever, go on your Instagram page and tag these companies. There's someone who's managing their social media that is absolutely in connection and in communication with the brand managers and the decision makers for the influencer marketing programs. And what we're seeing is that a lot of these companies are bringing all of these people in-house. So when I say they're in connection with them, they could literally be sitting in the same room or on the other side of the cubicle from the person who manages social media and who manages the blogger ambassador programs. If not, they're at least on a conference call with them once a month, once a week, even several times a week. So Instagram is a great way and a great place to get in contact with the brand managers, the social media managers, the influencer marketing managers at these beauty companies to get them to notice you. And in terms of getting in touch with them to get what we call blogger mailings or editor mailings, sometimes you'll hear them called influencer packages when the ladies are getting free products from the brands, their new releases, they want to review you, they want you to review them. Those are called editor mailings, influencer mailings. In order to get on the list for those, I want you to first focus on growing your numbers, growing your page, growing the type of content you're putting out there. Because if you do have the numbers and the type of content that they're looking for, they will reach out to you to get your mailing address, right? And then that's how you get on the list and you get the next box that goes out. Other than that, I would suggest reaching out to their PR agency, and it can be difficult or tricky to figure out who's handling PR or who's handling the influencer relations for these beauty brands. Sometimes it's done in-house, sometimes it's done by an agency, sometimes it's done by a consultant, sometimes it's done by a freelancer who works from home and is just, working with the brand part-time if they are a smaller company. So that can be tricky. My suggestion would be just to keep your ears and eyes open. If you see the brand tagged, maybe even reach out to an influencer who has worked with them to say, would you mind doing a really easy email intro between myself and the publicist for this brand? That can be a way for you to connect there. Beauty events are definitely a way to get in contact with the publicists and the brand managers of these beauty companies. If there's a beauty expo or a pop-up shop or a retail conference in your area, go there with your business cards. Yes, you should have business cards for your business as an influencer. Exchange information. The merchandisers at the booth will know who to put you in touch with when it comes to getting on those press lists, getting on those influencer mailing lists. Somebody in that room is in touch with the brand contact who can put you in the right direction. Okay? I hope that was helpful. And I have another question. This one is from Sonia Sani Makeovers. Hey, she says the makeup industry is becoming too competitive and no doubt people work good, but how to go a level up so that people notice my work and we hook up with actual clients? As a freelancer, it becomes a little bit difficult because people expect too much in comparison to what they pay. So this is more targeted, I'm thinking, toward makeup artistry. And, you know, if you want to connect with clients to have them, you know, to do their makeup for an event or for their wedding, that strategy is very similar to how an influencer would create content for a brand. Think of your makeup page as, you know, your portfolio. Think of it as a way for you to get doors opened for you to connect with clients and to connect with brands who can then put you in front of clients. On social media, I have seen a lot of makeup artists have success getting reposts on some of these huge beauty community pages. So, I know a lot of them for hair. For example, Beyond the Ponytail is an Instagram community page, or another one for makeup. Makeup for Black women is a makeup community page, and these community pages will have 50,000, 100,000, 200,000. The Cut Life is a great one. Give me some hearts if you follow The Cut Life. They are a perfect example of a community page for the hair industry, and their page has 1 million Instagram followers, over 1 million Instagram followers. So if you are a makeup artist, find a community page in your niche that targets your ideal client and figure out how to get your content reposted on some of these community pages. That will help you grow your following and also put you in the feed of where your potential clients are looking for makeup artists. People follow these community pages because they're looking for professionals or, you know, new content creators to follow. I know for a fact, I know a friend, I can name first and last name. I'm not going to put her government name on the social media webs, but she found her hairstylist on The Cut Life, like on Instagram, and loves this woman, and you know, they are like BFFs. Now that's the only person who's ever gonna touch her hair, you know, this side of eternity. So yes, people are finding clients on social media. Treat your social media pages as a business tool. Everybody repeat after me. My Instagram, let me hear you repeat it. My Instagram is a business tool. Business tool. Amen. Okay. I really want you to start thinking of your Instagram page. People are, somebody said to me the other day, Instagram is the new Google. And I believe that. I found, you know, boutiques in my area, people to partner with. I found a graphic designer on Instagram. I you know, like, we're using the tool really to make our lives easier. So keep that in mind as you are growing on social media and connecting with those clients. In terms of the pricing, you mentioned that, you know, people don't want to pay for your level of artistry. That is more a reflection, and I say this with love, of the presentation that you are giving. You know, you can walk into the store and see a jar of Vaseline and see a jar of petroleum jelly, and you're going to go to the Vaseline because you recognize the name, you know the quality, versus you don't know where that petroleum jelly came from. And it does, you know, it's really the packaging, it's the branding, it's the value that we're giving the person's name who is behind the makeup artistry or behind the beauty blog. Your reputation and the type of content you create and the type of work you do precede you. They really do precede you. So keep that in mind. What are you putting out on Instagram? Who are you following on Instagram? Who are you engaging with on Facebook and on social media? What kind of content are you putting out there? That's what people are looking at when they are determining how much coin they're going to pay you. Boop. I give you that one for free. All right, friends. So this is only supposed to be a 30-minute show. And, oh, wow, it is 1:30 on the dot. I'm good. So I'm going to leave here today. Hey, Nelson, how you doing? I'm going to leave here today, but I just want to say thank you so much for being a part of our Instagram. I got Instagram over here. I got Facebook Live over here. Thank you so much for tuning in. I do want to remind you that your show notes are going live this afternoon. So I typed them after the segment because you all bring up some really great questions, and I include the answers to the questions on those notes. I know you're watching from your mobile device. You don't have to type out anything. I've done the work for you, and so you can grab those at beautygoesdigital.com/episode 3. And I am going to put a post up this afternoon to remind you about that link. And that's all I got today, friends. This was good. Was this good? Was this helpful? Give me some hearts. Hey, Soror. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Okay, let me go over here and give some shout outs. Spotly Teen Entertainment. Hey, my Instagram is a business too. Queen She Me. My Instagram is a business too. That's right. That's right. All right, friends, so I'm looking here on Instagram. Okay, so I gave my Instagram family a shout out. Let me give my Facebook family some shouts out. Sherry, Larissa, thank you so much for joining. I appreciate y'all. So this concludes episode 3. We are on a roll, friends and family. I'm so grateful for you. I'm Nicole, your beauty influencer coach, and I'm signing off for today. I will see you next week. Bye.